Hello there, I'm Nader, and thanks for joining us once again on Up Close. And we are at the Global Islamic Economy Summit in Turkey, in Dubai. With us on Up Close this time around, we have the pleasure of having Mr. Nader Sabry, who is CEO of Timez5. Now, can you tell us more about your company,
Well,
sir?
thank you very much for the interview. Timez5 is the world's first health and wellness lifestyle company for Muslims. Our first product is the world's first physiological prayer mat. It's been a product in making for about 5 years worth of research and development. Its birth starts with an ex-NICE scientist who's worked with us on our research and development team. He had started in the 70s, I would say, working on astronaut suits and dealing with specialized high performance materials. So he's worked with us on our team and the remaining of our R&D team to develop a product that will help Muslims who have physiological problems. So physiological problems extends not just to those who have some form of an actual illness, but it goes to people who could be perfectly young and healthy like yourself. So this comes from one of the very early studies that we found that 92% of all products around you are not ergonomically designed for your health. So that's everything from your table, your chair, whether at home, in the car, while you're commuting, could be at a friend's place. So most of these products are not designed ergonomically for your health. So whether you're young and healthy, you will still face some ergonomic or some physiological problem. It may not be very severe. You may take it very lightly because you're still young and healthy. You have a bit of a light back pain, a bit of knee pain, but you say, hey, I'll get over it and I'll continue the day, right? Which is a good way to go about it. But these things accumulate with time. And we work with two segments, consumer segments. One of those who are proactive, those who lead proactive lifestyles, who want to basically take charge of their life and have a more comfortable experience in prayer, but also would like to avoid physiological problems. On the other side, we have reactive consumers, which is actually a large part of our consumer base, where people who have either a diagnosed or non-diagnosed physical element of some nature. It can range from diabetes, arthritis, or chronic knee pain. About 52% of Muslims that we've talked to have knee pain. And 78% of them have chronic knee pain, meaning chronic by saying that it's continuous and has been diagnosed to be a continuous knee problem.
Right.
While
so these prayer mats are actually made to fit for these people who have
absolutely.
these ailments.
Exactly. It helps people who have knee problems, back problems, ankle problems, foot problems, posture problems, even energy problems. So we have a range of cases. Just last week we launched the first Muslim physiology workshop, which is basically us taking our research and development and putting it into a workshop to help Muslims understand how to exercise better and have a more proactive lifestyle to deal specifically with the ergonomic problems they face, but how it impacts their prayer. And it was a fantastic event. So one of the outcomes was one of our customers, she bought our product 9 months ago. She got up and just put her hand like this and said, I started using this product 9 months ago because she had a knee injury, a very serious sports injury, and she has no knee pain today thanks to our product. We have extremely touching cases. Like we have one lady, she's in her 70s in Abu Dhabi. She was unable to prostrate and touch the ground, and her son bought it for her as a gift. And the day she started using it, she started crying. She told me, you've given me the gift of hope. And that's what our product is about. It's about getting into that intimate feeling where you give inspiration, hope, and love to those that you give it to. About 85% of our sales is actually gifting. And about 80% of our customers are women. They seem to understand technology a lot and quality a lot better than men. So it seems.
Here at GIS, you won an award for innovation, is that right?
That's correct. We won an award for innovation in the area of halal travel and tourism. And that's largely because one of our key segments we target is Muslim tourism. The first part is we launched a program called the Global Hajj and Umrah Agency Program, and that's basically works with Hajj and Umrah agencies that help pilgrims from their native country to destination of Mecca and back and forth. So we work with them to provide the product for their elderly and those who have physical elements within the group of those who are traveling for pilgrimage. The other part is we also work with other providers in innovative ways to reach Muslim consumers who are in travel. So one of our early findings with one of our consumers, she's actually a journalist, bought the product, used it for several months, had traveled to Germany for about 3-4 days, came back and said, I can't live without it. I was praying on the ground and I was in so much pain. I need to travel with it. I need it with me. So we recognize the need that those who start using the product need to be continuously being used as they travel as well. And it would be great to find the product, and we're working on things like that. It'll be available in airports and other areas of convenience where Muslims would have to stop and pray, and would need a more nicer experience.
It's really a large and vast area out there, innovation, especially for Muslim market. But can you share with us what would be the main challenge in trying to achieve that? Can you share with us?
Well, there's the technical challenges, and then there's sort of the marketing challenges. The technical challenges took us 5 years to overcome. How do we make it thin enough and light enough that someone can carry it, but at the same time it can achieve all the technical functionality it's been actually designed to do. On the marketing side, because it's a new product, so what happens is we deal with a wide range of, let's say, traditional mindsets. To one extent, very extreme, where they don't want to use a prayer mat at all.
Okay.
And to another side where it's like they completely embrace it and say, oh, this thing looks so cool.
Extreme on both sides.
Exactly. And having to work within those fragmented early adopters across several markets is very, very, very challenging. One of the things that we had learned, very interestingly enough, as I mentioned, about 80% of our customers are women, and one of the drivers was actually a cosmetic driver. Right. Now, we thought it was actually the design of the product itself, but it was the fact that when women pray, they get black spots on their knee, on their ankles, and so when they use the product, they don't have that anymore. And so they loved that fact. So they just said, we like it because it keeps us looking nice. We didn't quite get it in the beginning, but we started to understand a bit deeper.
Funding, was that a main challenge?
Well, we're a privately funded organization, and we're well funded. It's a set of private investors who've invested in other companies I've started in the past, so we have a bit of history.
So that wasn't much of a challenge?
Yeah, well, I think fundraising for anybody is always a challenge. Depending on which part of the world you go to, and we were just having a very interesting conversation now with a Muslim startup company trying to raise funding, and people don't understand their market, they're risk averse, they don't want to put money into it, and so it's challenging, I think, for all startup companies. Yeah, but we're lucky. We've been very fortunate. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Finally, Nader, can you give us a comment on the fact that at this summit, that awards are given to achievers such as you?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I feel very proud that I have an A-list team that's behind me that's helped us get this award. If it wasn't for them, we would not be on the stage today. And it's the hard work where my team works until midnight, for days on end. We don't have weekends for weeks on weeks, and it's an amazing dynamic where our team just gets in and just does the job, and that's how we win the award. We just work really hard at what we do and help Muslim consumers have a better lifestyle.
And it makes forums such as this actually more significant.
Totally. I mean, one of the greatest things about this forum is that Sheikh Mohammed is cementing Dubai as a center of innovation for the Muslim world. And to us, that is just refreshing and liberating. That is no longer about just money and meat, or money and food for that matter. There are little tiny companies like us who are squeezing through the money and the food and to innovate. So it's great to see that we can get recognition, and other companies like us will get recognition for the different innovations that they try to bring to Muslim consumers.
Great.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and hello to all our friends in Malaysia.
Great.
Thank you.
That was Nader Sabry, who is CEO of Timez5, a winner of the award right here at G2014. Thank you so much for watching.